Challenges our authority. School board in Florida bans book about book bans. So what's next on the Florida school board's agenda? Ban books on banning books about book bans? They're gonna fuck around and create a paradox that we're gonna need a whole lot more doctorates in philosophy to figure out. What the fuck is up, internet? Welcome to the channel and welcome to this episode of Crazy Ass News. The whole idea behind this series is that I scour the internet for crazy, recent, under-the-radar news stories that I don't know anything about. I pick articles based solely on their headlines, and then I read through them while talking shit the whole time. Indian River County School Board members said they disliked how it referenced other books that had been removed from schools and accused of it teaching rebellion of school board authority. Oh no! Fucking authority. Rebellion. We got motherfuckers from Footloose in this bitch. What the fuck? So school officials in Florida have banned a book about book banning. The Indian River County School Board voted to remove Ban This Book by Alan Gratz from its shelves in a meeting last month, overruling its own district book review committee's decision to keep it. Right, so how do you... So this is the problem. It's bad enough that they're only banning books that fit their narrative or whatever. And that they don't... And so now, like, what's the... Because of the possibility of rebelling against a school board authority? Like, dude, so they open the floodgates. They can just ban whatever the fuck they want. And people are letting them do it. People are actually voting for people to ban books so that their kids can't learn about the fucking world they're going to be living in. It's the craziest fucking thing. The children's novel follows a fictional fourth grader who creates a secret banned book locker library after her school board pulled a multitude of titles off the shelves. Dude, this is kind of fucked, man. This is definitely like censorship. Like, it's just that, they open Pandora's box, and now these people are just gonna ban whatever the fuck they want. It's kind of crazy. Indian River County School Board members said they disliked how it referenced other books that had been removed from the school and accused it of teaching rebellion of school board authority, as described in the formal motion to oust it. Yeah, I mean, that's not a good enough reason, man. That's not a good enough reason to remove a book from the school library. I don't think. Because you don't like how it references other books? I mean, is this book specifically attacking this school board, maybe? The book, which had been in 2 Indian River County elementary schools and a middle school, was challenged by Jennifer Pippin. She's the head of the area's local chapter of Moms for Liberty, a national conservative group that has become one of the loudest advocates for removing books they deem inappropriate. Man, so she was salty that they called her out? Because this probably attacks the Moms of Liberty. That's probably the gist. And they're going to take it to a level... I mean, that's why you can't let people have this kind of juice, man. Now they're just anything they don't like. Especially if this goes through, then that bar is lower and lower. Like, it's almost meaningless to even put, like, a cap on what they can ban. They're just going to ban whatever the fuck they want. The book has also been challenged at least one other time in Florida by someone in Clay County, but school officials there decided to keep it in the curriculum, or in circulation. Right, they're not teaching this shit. It's just a book in the library, man. Like, the thing about it that really bothers me about this book ban and stuff is, remember when you were a kid and the older people told you couldn't do stuff, and you shouldn't look at this, and you shouldn't listen to that, and you shouldn't hang out with, like, dude, you remember how that worked, right? That's how this shit works. All they're doing is amplifying the rebellion. I mean, I talked about Footloose. Someone comes in, they start reading this book in class, and then the next thing you know, everybody in town's dancing, driving everybody crazy. All the boomers just don't know how to fucking... It's crazy. Gratz, its author, called the Indian River County decision incredibly ironic. Yeah, exactly. Irony. They missed that. They banned the book because it talks about the books that they have banned, and because it talks about book banning, he said in an interview with USA Today Network Florida. It feels like they know exactly what they're doing, and they're somewhat ashamed of what they're doing, and they don't want a book on the shelves that calls them out. Yeah, exactly. They just feel some type of way. They're salty about getting called out. We're not banning books, it's for the children. Well, what? I mean, how does this protect the children from whatever it is you're trying to save them from? I mean, I just don't understand. This wasn't something that went on when I was younger. Like, as conservative as the country was at the time in the fucking 70s and 80s, like, they weren't... I don't remember them doing this shit. Like, it's just become a new age thing. Where you got these, what are they called? Helicopter moms? Where they're just trying to fucking protect everything. Like, you're just setting your kid up for fucking failure. Like, let them learn. Let your fucking kids learn. And matter of fact, it doesn't matter what the books are. Like I said, the more cringy you people complain about woke stuff, the more kids are gonna consume woke stuff because it's counterculture. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to fucking be... No kid's gonna be like, yeah, ban those books because my mom said. Like, no, they're gonna be like, my mom's a dummy for fucking wanting this book banned. The school board's decision. The school board voted to remove the book by a 3-2 vote, but that could have gone in the other direction months before. Board members Jacqueline Rosero and Jean Pasco, who voted in the majority, were backed by Moms for Liberty during their campaigns, according to the Treasure Coast newspaper. And third yes vote came from Kevin McDonald, who was recently appointed by Governor DeSantis. So, wait, backed by Moms for Liberty during their campaigns. Oh, board members. Okay, so, alright, so they had to toe the line. Because Moms for Liberty were saying, hey, look, you gotta fucking do this, or we're not gonna give you any loot. Moms for Liberty leaders have vocally supported DeSantis and vice versa. Still, the appointment came with more drama than usual. Oh, so this McDonald. Oh, so they don't like this guy. Because he might have, who knows, man. He read a Dr. Seuss book in class or some shit. It all started when school board member Brian Barefoot resigned, saying he was moving out of the district he was elected to represent. He tried to rescind that resignation the next day after being told by a Treasure Coast newspaper reporter that his new home was actually in the same district. Wow. Wow. This guy didn't even know what district he fucking was gonna move into? And he's the school board member? What? Oh, so he's just a school board member. Oh, I'm thinking that because he's like the big wig, but I guess he's just one of the 5. Okay. I guess he should still know what fucking district he lives in, or where his house, where the lines are. Like, what the fuck? That's some dumb shit. He didn't succeed. Yeah, they told him, nah, fuck off, you already quit. After McDonald's appointment, Barefoot told TC Palm that he never received a courtesy call letting him know about it or received official acknowledgement of his resignation. What do you mean official? You said it, you quit. Barefoot had been on a list of school board members DeSantis wanted to target in the 2024 election, saying those members don't protect parental rights or shield students from woke ideologies, according to the Sarasota Herald-Tribune. McDonald had been running for Barefoot's seat. Protect parental rights. I mean, these people that have beefs with what they teach at school, homeschool then. I mean, dude, you're never going to be happy. You're always going to... These people, Moms Against Liberty or Moms for Liberty, they're always going to find something. Like, that they exist to do this. Once they get the books they want banned, then they're just going to look for more shit to ban. And more shit to do. Parental rights. Like, you have the right to have a fucking kid. When you send your kid to public school, it's public school. I mean, what the fuck? Like, oh my god, could you imagine? I'm glad my mom wasn't fucking whiny like these people. Like, parental rights. Like, if I came home and complained about something about school to my mom would have smacked me. I mean, it's a different fucking time, but these parents, man. Jesus, banning books is so crazy. We are elected. I was appointed vote of one. We are here to represent the parents' decisions, and the school board is the final authority for our citizens, McDonald said last month's meeting, explaining some of his disagreements with the book. It is kind of crazy. So he was voted, and as soon as he resigned, because he must have felt pressure by these people and just said, fuck it, I'll just go to the district over where they won't fucking sweat me about these stupid ass book banning things. Which, I mean, it's like a fucking spreading disease. Once people find out that they can have power, they're gonna fucking try to use it. The title itself and the theme challenges our authority. Oh my god, dude. And it even goes so far as to not only mention books that are deemed inappropriate by school boards, including ours. It not only mentions them, but it also lists them. Oh no, so you can't even have the names of the books you banned in a book? What the fuck? That's your beef? It challenges our authority. It mentions the books we deemed appropriate, and then it lists them. What the fuck? Are these the biggest crybabies ever? Florida Freedom to Read, one of the state's loudest book access advocates, called the removal truly absurd in a social media post, adding, "This is what happens when you lose a nonpartisan majority." Yeah, I mean, yeah, those, and they're not coming back either. I mean, once they get rid of these books, like I said, it doesn't matter. I mean, we can complain about what books people see, but with the internet, people have so much access. I learned way more about sex on the playground growing up in school. Just fucking kids teach each other shit, man. Way more than I ever learned about any fucking books. I mean, if there's a gay kid that wants to do some gay stuff or learn about gay shit, he'll learn about gay shit, regardless of how these crusty ass boomers what they want. It's just, I mean, it's just like, honestly, like, these motherfuckers were never kids. They never look at these awful, angry people. Jesus. Not everyone agrees with the decision. At the same time, booklooks.org, a book rating website that is tied to Moms for Liberty, of course, and it is commonly cited by those challenging books in school, only gives Ban the Book a mid-1 rating out of 5 for inappropriateness. Yeah, because they're not they're just listing names of the books. These people are sensitive, man. Like fucking soft as baby shit. Man, I don't want my kids fucking raise your kids then. Raise them. I feel like this kind of shit, they talk about parental rights, but this is just parents being lazy. Like, they don't want to teach their kid their morals. They just want, because their kids are probably asking too many questions. And it's uncomfortable because these motherfuckers are too dumb to answer them. It's so crazy. This book encourages activism of young children, this rating said in its summary of concerns regarding Pippin. Regardless, Pippin's book challenge accused the book of containing sexual conduct. Oh my god, man. Jesus Christ. School board members opposed to the removal had a different opinion. It does not depict or describe sexual conduct, period. Maybe it refers to other books that do it, but it does not do that itself, said Terry Barenborg, the school board chair. It's a cute little book about a little girl that's trying to defy establishment. Does she go about it in the right way? No. Does she learn her lesson? Yes. Interesting. I don't care about reading this book myself. But, so it's just list books that got banned, and these people are just, I'm telling you, man, like crybaby shit. The main character, student Amy Ann, broke several school rules in the process of circumventing the board's decisions, like taking pulled books from the librarian's office to use in her own secret library. MacDonald accused the author of justifying such behavior because it was levied against the school board she disagrees with. That lesson alone is at the heart of corruption in our society. Oh my god, dude. Gratz, the author, said the criticism took things out of context, deliberately just to get a book off its shelf. I mean, yeah, these people, they gave them too much juice, man. They gave them too much juice, and these people are running with it. And they're gonna ban everything they possibly can. And and once that ball gets rolling, it's just really, it's hard to stop it. They're just gonna keep, and the shit's just gonna spread. It's just so crazy. Clearly that's not the message of the book, Gratz said, but they were making good trouble, as John Lewis would say, and these kids know the difference between good trouble and bad trouble. MacDonald was referring to a scene in the last page where the main character is ironically reflecting on how the books were removed with fears they would encourage kids to lie, steal, and be disrespectful to adults. Instead, she thought it was the book banning that prompted such behavior, which she had been punished for. Yeah. That's what it is. The book doesn't do... The books... Dude, just let the fucking kids have the books. Let them learn and make their own fucking choices. I don't understand, like, why wouldn't you want... Like, banning books doesn't take any of the information from the books away, right? Like, people, it's 2024. We as a species continue to evolve, right? And we're learning new stuff and trying to protect your kids from the future that's taking place in real time is only gonna leave them fucking dumb and unprepared. Like, the sex thing, it's just... Like, and this illustrates it perfectly. Like, it's just names of books, right? There's no description of sexual activity in this book. But because porn, you don't know it unless you see it. You know what I mean? It just gives these people such a wide berth to make crazy decisions. Like, it just shows you, like, how, the scope at which they're willing to go to, you know what I mean, establish some kind of like Christian values in young people, hoping that that's gonna stick, and it doesn't. It's just not going to. It was the school board and the book that set off the good trouble, Gratz said, breaking their own rules and removing books outside of the usual review process. Yeah, so I mean, that's where we're at. I mean, they'll keep this process, but the process is fucked. I mean, these Moms for Liberty are funding campaigns to get these school board members in positions to use this wacky ass power. So crazy. While Indian River County School Board members are given the final say in library content decisions, he compared that plot point to how they decided to pull his book despite it going through a review process when it was purchased and after it was challenged. Reviewers include both parents and school officials. So yeah, I mean, they just went, you know, that's so funny. The people that are so worried about the slippery slope are worried about it because they're the ones that want to work that system. They want to, like, pick and prod at things until they get their way, and then they just, you know what I mean, turn a mountain into a molehill. I'm not going to read this whole thing. I think obviously I think banning books is dumb as fuck. And to go to the degree of banning books about book bans just shows how dumb it is. It just shows how stupid it is. Yeah, this book is really just a liberal Marxist propaganda piece. It's like, it's everything's political, man. Everything is this tug of war. I guess it depends on what side of the aisle you're on, who you root for, and who you want to win. What your values are, but I can tell you, man, as somebody who was a kid before, trying to ban stuff and take things away from kids and tell them no is not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I mean, these kids, it's like these people, unless their childhoods were different than mine, where, you know what I mean, rebellion is kind of the pushing your boundaries, and rebellion is the name of the game. That's how you kind of find your place in the world. And trying to sanitize everything your kid experiences until adulthood is just going to leave them unprepared. I mean, unless you just expect your kids to live the same exact life that you yourself live. I mean, I can't imagine becoming a parent and just wanting my kids to be ditto. You know what I mean? Just a fucking clone of me. I feel like encouraging kids to learn more and see what the world is like it's just so bad. It's just so bad. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll catch you on the next one. Later.